Ryan, yo, how's it going, my dude? Messing around. Notification gang, yo. Yeah. Oh. Just grabbed this single player character and decided to mess around a little bit with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work right now? Yeah, it's a little early in the morning, right? 8:30? For me, anyways. Griffins. Where's my Griffins at, huh? Thought you dropped it every time. Loving all the streams. Glad you like them. Glad you like them. But I have been streaming a lot more lately. Doing videos. Instead of doing videos every day, I've been making sure I stream every day. Too early for this. G6, what are you doing, man? 8. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning where you're at. What are you doing? Oh, Kermit. What's going on, man? Long time no see. I know you've been busy and stuff, right? Obviously. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm dabbling around with this Frost Nova Sorceress, obviously. Now that we got the Cold Sunders and all that stuff. You've lurked a few times. It's all good. It's all good. I know you get your hands busy or whatnot. Undecided on what I want to use here because... Oh! Speaking of the Legend of Kermit. Ooh. Let's go! Legendary Slayership for 5 months. Thank you so much. My man. So I was having this idea, but I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to work out exactly the way I want it to, but... You going back night? I figured you didn't go to sleep yet, is what I figured had happened. You had a good Friday night and nice Oculus. Yeah, it's Oxy, you know. This is a single player, so... So, I was thinking about... It's almost like a budget Crescent Moon for cold, right? Minus 24 enemy cold res. It's a little bit under what a Crescent Moon has, right? Crescent Moon has minus 35 for lightning. This has minus 24 for cold. You already get a lot of minus from the cold, whatchamacallit, but where my men's at? What's going on, Brian? Where's my men's at? There we go. When's this notification coming through? Oh, I don't have the right page on. Hopefully it still comes through. But there we go. It's just, I feel like it's not working out right. Like the minus cold res, like because you already knocked down so much from cold mastery to everything that's not immune to cold. But I feel like it just doesn't feel right for some reason. Plus you just lose so much, right? I ended up throwing Infinity on over here, but then you don't have the mana replenish from Insight and... Donated $5 through Super Chat. Oh, there it is. Finally popped up on my side. Show you boys some love and slay that like button. Appreciate you, Kermit. Jeez, didn't have to, but thank you so much for the $5 Super Chat. My man. Ooh. Thank you so much, my dude. So, Doom has minus 60, plus 2 to skills, I think. Death's Fathom's probably the best cold faceted. I do have a Death's Fathom. I didn't go out and try it yet. It does boost the damage. Like it'll add like 300 more damage on top of what this is right here. But let me look up Doom. I've never made a Doom before, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure it's got a couple of high runes in it, probably Jaw and something else, huh? Low Cham. Gotcha, yeah. Minus 60 enemy cold res. That's a great point. That is a lot. You do already get a ton, I mean, cold mastery, yeah. Doom's a little on the expensive side. I was trying to come up with a budgeter way. Like something like this, and like this. So, I mean, Erectus Mesh is kind of expensive. Erectus Mesh and a Shaco. This Mars I can get off here too, actually, but We're at 225 or 125. Norbert coming in with a 6 months of legendary Slayer ship. Half of a year. Slayer, insane. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Oxy's budget, in your opinion? Yeah, it can be. Oxy can just be kind of like hard to find, though, you know, for real budget people, you know. I don't have Cold Mastery Max Dirty Burden. Also, for monsters that are sundered, the minus res only works at 1/5 efficiency. So max cold res, the maximum of 200%, you only get minus 40 enemy cold res from that. So you're only doing, you know, 40% of your damage to cold monsters. So I was just trying to, you know, I'm not exactly expert theory crafter, you know what I mean? I don't have all the gear I would need. Keiko, I mean, 27 Maras isn't really a budget, but and I am taking advantage of Energy Shield. So see, we'll hit Frigid Highlands and we'll kind of show you what's up, I guess, because these guys are obviously immune to cold. So we got our passion or voice of reason, Lemko LL. And, I mean, it works. Is it beating out the regular Nova Sorceress? I would say probably not. And with the current setup, actually, it's definitely not budget since I have Infinity on, but I wonder how it would do. Do I have an insight around here? I do. Let me put that over here. Try another run with the insight instead of Infinity. Kermit got screwed by YouTube. What happened there? What do you mean? His notifications came through. Gave him the ooh-ah. Brian says 14. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Good call on that one. Make sure you hit that like button. No, I know people. Kermit's all good. He said he's been lurking once in a while. He's got busy life going on, stuff happening. Plus, he's a legend. No. If people can't hop in for a while, completely understand. You're not obligated to hop in and watch Sweet Bill stream. Boy, that was much slower without Infinity than I anticipated. I'm gonna be honest. Nick coming in with 8 months Slayer ship. Wow, everyone must have re-upped their memberships on this day. However long ago. Wow. It's much slower without Infinity than I anticipated. I know Infinity. Wow. Okay. Well. Because I only put 1 point base point into here and it gets you up to level 20. Minus 115. Because at 1/5 efficiency, every point you put into Cold Mastery, for the cold sundered monsters anyways, you only get minus 1 enemy cold res for every point, right? So it doesn't like... I felt like it wasn't a good use of points there, so I got Energy Shield. And I got Nova maxed. Nova, Synergies. I should probably rock it a little bit different way, huh? Like, because they don't overlap, I hate using different... I have too many freaking... Maybe we'll put it over. Because I could be rocking Blizzard damage, or Frozen Orb, spam Nova, Frozen Orb, spam Nova. Actually, that's a much better idea. That worked way better. Yeah, Doom, that is true. Super expensive. Super expensive. And the idea was, it doesn't have to be completely budget. I mean, I do have an Arachnid mesh on here because it's just so perfect for any type of build like this. But the idea was sort of to base it around a super budget weapon rune word. You know what I mean? Switch to Blizzard Sorceress. Well, no, this is I'm single player. I'm dabbling around with some stuff here. Let me jump it up. Just for damage sake, let's just see what player 7 would do. I'm dabbling around with a kind of a budget, minus enemy cold res weapon, and seeing if there's something overlooked a little bit. I do have some. It's kind of a mixture of like budget and then like some other kind of stuff. But oh yeah, I don't have telekinesis anymore. I forgot. Drop a blizzard on yourself, Frost Nova. Oh yeah. Hard to rock. I do have. Wow. This high a players count's a little bit of a toughie. I feel like player 7 was a little bit of a bold strategy for using a voice of reason, right? Bold strategy. Did I get out of there before he died, or did I get out of there just after he died? Let's see. Just before. Oh, did I not? Oh, I'm so annoyed. I've been playing like with the same teleport no matter what character. Enigmon, I always teleport F2. I always have CTA for F6 and F7. Like I just keys. I don't think I used battle orders last time, maybe, but I feel like that was a bit bold of a strategy, Cotton. Yeah. Emilio, I saved him. I saved him. Gotta work on my strat here a little bit. You want a Frost Nova? Where's my static at? You kind of want a Telestomp, Frost Nova, Static, Blizzard. A lot going on there. Frost Nova, Static. Drop this. Ah! I can't get the buttons down. Venom Lord's got a lot of health. Lot of health. Boom, 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 boom. Let me run it around real quick one time. Running around real quick one time. Blizz, Static, Frost Nova, yeah. Yeah, I was hitting him with a Nova right off the bat, but I feel like that's a little unnecessary, right? I agree. Yeah, that Blizz, Static, Frost Nova, Darren, I feel like that is the strat, right? Evening stream? Interesting. You must be in a very different time zone than I am, which is mega wicked. It's 8:30 in the morning where I'm at. Gonna watch here. Get you in trouble, right? Hey, you schmucky to say, get back here. Yeah, I feel like, I wonder how good the Doom would really be, you know? Because, obviously that costs, like, 7 arms and 7 legs to make, right? Woo! Toasty group. Little toasty. Little toasty. Energy shield, once your mana gets down low enough, your energy shield just pops away. I only got 10 base points into that, so probably should have rocked that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just players 3. Works pretty good, I guess. It's okay. There might be, and I haven't fully decided what I wanted to do with it. Just kind of something I was messing around with. Rolled Passion and Last Wish earlier since I found 2 Jaws, 2 Sirs, an Ohm, and a Purr. Boy. I lost all my potions. Lost all my potions. You'll blow up. Clemente said plays online ladder with Summon Necro. Summon Necro, love me some Summon Necro, right? Love me some Summon Necro. Alright, I was just kind of messing around with this while people hop in here. I think maybe I'll hop online for a little bit here. I can't stream super long today, but maybe we'll go, if anyone wants to like split MF, I don't know if you're on playing now and you're just magic finding, you can hop in the game. And I'm going to go with the Arcane Sanctuary for now. Let's see what happens with the next Terror Zone. But Phil55, password, just the number 1. Just the number 1. See if we can get any more high runes today, huh? Oh, did I hear of setting the clock back to keep the same Terror Zone? Yeah, I did hear. I have heard of that. Cool. It's just kind of funny because when they brought Terror Zones to single player, about 4 minutes after they did that, I made that video about it. But you probably just didn't see it. But it's still kind of funny. Trying to look up macros video. Oh, phew. Yeah, Eric, if you're thinking about doing single player, yeah, feel free to rock that, right? Single player is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll probably do ladder until like D4, like the beta and stuff, and after the beta's over, I'll probably go back to single player. Get rocking on that again. You're on your lunch break, or you would? Lunch break. It's Saturday, fellas. Gotta get the day off, right? Fort. Gotta make that bank, though. Gotta make that cheddar. Best emote ever, right? You know what I should have done is came out here with that and compared it to. I wonder what that minus 60 on Doom, if that would be like crazy. Maybe I'll because I can't make that rune word, right? Like, don't have to have a bunch of lows and shams laying around everywhere, but maybe that's something I would might edit in sometime to try out. D4 is fun. Will you switch over to D4 content or stay with D2R content? I'll 100% when it comes out, I'm going to be switching to D4 stuff. It's just a matter of like when, I guess. Like if it's going to be sooner rather than later, I suppose. Summoner Kimi. Yeah, I hate you. Philippines, Phil. Nailed it, right? That's exactly what it is. Not a lot of monsters you need minus cold res for. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, there's lots of monsters in the game. Because you end up running the terror zones all the time now, because that's what they force you into doing. I mean, I'm not sure if you're newer to the game or whatever, but the way the terror zones work, you kind of run into stuff that's immune to cold all the time, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. What? You don't find lows and chams everywhere. And yesterday I found a low, and then boom, a cham drops. What? That's crazy. Casual cham, no big deal, fellas. Fellas. What is going on? Arcane Sanctuary, everybody. Get out here. Not right now, but get out here. I'm telling you. Jeez. Doom incoming. That was unexpected. That's what, my third cham ever? That's crazy. Not terrorized or nothing. Just standard farm in the Arcane Sanctuary. Boy, drop that. It's too rare for me to find. I'd rather drop that rarity down and give me a bird rune or something, huh? Crazy. Can't even believe it, to be kind of honest. Let's go. Streamer luck initiated. IO Rune got me good. Oh my, battle orb ran out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got a Sir from Countess Minions on the way to the Countess. Yeah, nice. Ooh. Whenever I find a high rune doing that, it is always a Sir rune. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there's something with that, or I forget about the, you know. Seth said he got a burr players one farming the other day. Yeah, definitely can. I was messing around with that Sorceress a little more a different day on single player, and I popped a Vex rune just, you know, single by myself or whatever. I was in the, I'll give $7,000 if anyone guesses where I found it at. Just kidding, by the way. I'm not really giving you that, but I was actually for some reason I was in the Pits of Acheron. I think maybe there was terrorized or something. I was like, I wonder what's down here. Is there cold down here? I'm like frost novaing everything, and it Vex rune drops. 18 to life. Someone will want that, probably. Maybe. Still can't believe I just found a cham rune. Still can't believe it. What? Of course you're full of. Show us your skill points. 26 minutes in. We'll look at the build real quick, because everyone asked, like every 10 minutes I get asked that, so I haven't gone over it yet today. I'll look at it. Right, I'll just get back to the the waypoint and show you. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting the static, ain't I? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, when it gets a full game, you gotta use static or it takes too long. Cham, you're a Shaco? I mean, the Sorceress doesn't really need Cannot Be Frozen, right? So the gear, we'll go over the gear super quick. Just kind of listing it. Tell everybody to come back to 26.5 minutes if they want to see it. Crescent Moon, Shaco, Spirit, 3 to Lightning Skills, Amulet, Viper Magi that I'm thinking I'm gonna take that Soul Rune out of there, but some rare boots with Magic Find, a FCR ring, Arachnus Mesh, Nagel for a little Magic Find, Mage Fists, Torch and Annie, Sunder Charm, Geeds, no skillers, just some stuff to make up some lightning res. Some of that stuff. Skills, we got Static and Nova Max because it's a synergy of Nova, maxed out Lightning Mastery, maxed Energy Shield, and nearly maxed Telekinesis because it's a synergy. Obviously, you want Teleport. 1 into Warmth, 1 into Frozen Armor. And it is max Energy. Strength and Dex just enough to wear the gear. And all else into Energy. You gonna up your Viper Magi? Yeah, whenever I don't up my Viper Magi, everyone always says stuff like that. Post it on the Discord. I mean, you can scroll back a minute to 26.5 minutes and go over it or whatever, huh? I just never really worry about upgrading it because, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? Cham Rune, I guess we'll pull that out and put it right here, I guess. Ort. What? 6 minutes later, transmutes, thank you. No good. Yeah, we'll get that later. I was thinking about just sticking a topaz in there. I don't even have a topaz. We'll hang on to that for now. When I get my next topaz, I'm going to take that out of there. And I initially just plugged it in there. I was like, I'll zap it out later when I don't need the little bit of safety you get from that. But yeah, I just never did it yet. Upgrading it, I don't know what is it. Oh, I did the whole level already. All right, let's go fill 56, huh? Let's get some more Cham Runes, son. Done. Brian with Seal Pop and got a Cham Rune. Nice. Seeing the replay, Phil. Got to go sleep. Gotcha. Peace out, Jasper. Congrats and my condolences, says Fred, about the Hermit's new lovely little child. Little baby. Just a little baby. Oof. Tell them ghosts, son. Moonpox. You about to get it, son. Something dropped over here I wanted. Wasn't there a flawless something or other? Flawed? No? Too much stuff. Can't see. It's a pretty stacked so far. Oh. 15 left. We're good to go. Good to go. Deals refill, just got on. What's the need for P gems? Oh, I was just gonna put a topaz in here. Do, you know what I mean? I decided I didn't really need the safety from whatchamacalls it, huh? But in general, I just used the perfect gems for cubing, Jeez, what's going on? For cubing Grand Chimes. Chameleon, if you could, we're doing like split MF games, so if you could like do the split part, I guess. You got plenty? I'll get one here in a minute. It's no big deal. I get them all the time. I just really wasn't worrying about it. See, they fall all the time out here, right? Little flawless gems. How's this build go against bosses? Meh, it's not really made for bosses, but I mean, it works. I mean, I've taken out D-Clone several times with it, so. Haven't tried to go after Ubers yet with it. But, I mean, I would not recommend anybody taking this build to try to do Ubers. I was just going to kind of try to do it for the funsies. No good. Yeah, there's a million different builds that are good for single bosses. Oh, Frostburn's legendary. Maybe someone could use a pair if they're deciding to fire up a sorceress and they didn't do one yet or not. Whatever. Any good runes today? You just missed out. First run, I ran out here and popped a Cham rune. Oh, then I just dropped an L rune, baby. Let's go. And an Eld. Eld? Isn't that's half of my voice of reason, right? Half of my voice of reason right there, fellas. Frostburn's godly. I mean, they do get energy shield build. 40% extra mana is not a bad idea on an energy shield build, right? All right, let's hop to, I'm gonna hop to Phil 57 here. Cleared out that Arcane Sanctuary. We got 4 minutes for the new Terror Zone. See what's up with that. A little coffee left now. Barely cold too. Isn't that almost trolling LL? I mean, stuff just happens. Stuff drops. Just how it is. Yeah, I usually, I keep a pair of Frostburns over here in case I want to switch my build up. The way I got it set right now, I'm at 115. If I could find a 10 FCR amulet, I think is what I would want. But yeah, I got a 5. Get the extra skill for extra damage. I wonder if I did this. I don't have any. I think if it fell like this, I get 105, right? $110. I don't even need that. But I lose that. I think I did that little maneuver because I get a little bit more magic find. I get this mana regen. Get another skill, fire skill on your warmth or whatever. I think that's why I did that. And you don't really need more survivability out here, really, right? So. $125. Need a bit more magic find. 186. Boy, I found that Chamroon. Yeah, I definitely don't want to rock a tile set though on this particular build. I mean, it would work fine, you know, but I did have a pretty much full tile set since I found so many tiles armors this season somehow. Prophecy, yo yo! Oh, I forgot static again. Look what's taking so long. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do that. We'll get him next time. Yeah, 150. Oh, yeah, it says popped up to 160 on my side. Hitting the early morning stream. I wasn't sure. Good old Griswold's armor. Didn't know if people would be up, but glad to see you guys joining me here on a wonderful Saturday morning, right? Some people are at work. Some people are at home, just waking up, hanging out with the kiddos. 6-socketed 2 to energy shield. I don't know that it would. It's an okay base, I suppose, for obsession. Damage reduced by 22. Go with the one I think I have one by 24. So probably don't want to keep this, but we'll hang on to it anyways. I'll double check it later. It's so hard to, I've never heard of anybody really trading for one of those, and not a lot of people use them because the good bases are so hard to find, so I can't really give you a good answer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Per usual, right? Everyone's like, what the heck, this guy doesn't know anything. He always tells us he doesn't know what anything's worth. Oh, it's afternoon for Thane in Germany. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I used to stream early in the morning like this more often. But yeah, lots of people from the Europe region. The EU. Fishaholic said he's been up since 4:30. That's too bad. Or that's too early. This seems underrated. Cranium Basher. Great name. Great name. It'd almost be better if it wasn't indestructible. Because being indestructible, it can't roll ethereal. But if it was ethereal Zotted, it would have like a crazy amount of damage. Bazillion crushing blow here. Or if it had like repair durability on it instead of indestructible. So that it could roll ethereal, but then it could roll ethereal and also never break, which would be just insane. Insane, like, not really insane. It'd probably be worse than a grief still, but, you know, it'd be worse than grief with goblin toes on, but it'd be kind of cool to use. But I started, it was around 5:30 where you're at. Oh, in Cali. Yeah, that's what G-Stacks hopped on. He's like, oh, hey, you're on early. I'm going to bed. What are you even doing up, bro? I figured G-Stacks still out partying. Anti-perfect Sorceress Torch worth anything? It'll be worth something. I don't know what. It's not worthless. Like, don't take it over to Akara and be like, hey, here you go, lady. But, it's hard to say. Sorceress is a torch that's in demand. Highly in demand, so you at least got that going for you. I mean, if you couldn't get at least an ist for any Sorceress Torch, I'd be surprised, I guess. But don't take that price to the bank, but I'm just saying, like, at least. Somebody who doesn't get a lot, runs the Countess, gets an ist rune, like, I would take any Sorcerer's Torch, come on. Haven't caught a G-Stack stream in a hot minute. He streamed a couple days ago. I feel like he didn't stream for like a month. Or maybe I just missed it. Gotta get my notifications on for the G-Stacks. The stacks of G's. I gotta get all this stuff out of here already. Said he'd gladly give an ist for even an anti-perfect Sorcerer's Torch. Oop. Yeah, I think usually even like bad Sorcerer's Torches were like... I can't even remember now. Weren't even the low Sorcerer's Torches going for like a low rune? I think. Yeah, we don't need that many. Which one do I got up here? 24 damage reduced instead of 22. Yeah, I found that on the playthrough and actually helped out a ton. Like 24 damage reduced, like in Nightmare, is crazy with a Sorceress like this. Greed Loki said he's playing hardcore now. There you go. Getting after it, huh? Oh, someone's hopping out, taking another arm. Yeah, whatever. Did pretty decent the other day. I think it's big. He got a 5/5 lightning facet. Nice. Yeah, those are going for, if he's online, those are going for more than I expected. I just looked at it this morning just to see. I guess because literally everybody is playing the Nova Sorceress. 90% of people are Nova Sorceress. But what were they going for? A low rune, I think, a 5/5 lightning facet. So it's a solid drop. Yeah, real question is, yeah, I just had to ban him again the other day. He created another account. It's funny how everybody on the channel knows this guy that hops in and just, like, says a bunch of perverted, weird, like, sexual stuff. This time he was trying to, like, play it cool by, like, just kind of sort of saying weird things, but that weren't that weird. And then, like, slowly, progressively getting weirder and weirder. So. Alright, let's, 58. 58. How good's a 5-all res small charm? They're good, but yeah, I have no idea on a value for those. If those are really worth just 5-all res by itself, if that's worth a lem, or if it's worth, like, who knows, even an ist or something, I'm not even sure. Right, yeah, I honestly probably have like 30, he probably has like 30 different accounts this random dude's created just to come on here and say weird stuff and troll and say really weird, like, sexual stuff to, like, in the comments and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of a sad situation for him, you know what I mean? But that's what his life has come to. Oof. So sorry for somebody like that, you know? Is he back? No, someone hopped in here. Oh, Kermit was like, oh, because he hadn't been in here in a hot minute. He's like, said something about the bun guy. Streaming early today. What's going on, George? Yeah, a little early. Figured I'd just hop on. I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do? I'll play some Diablo. Click stream. That's kind of how that sitch went. I'll work on some stuff later. Maybe some video-ness, probably, huh? Oh. I guess I got everything. Yeah, 3 ghosts, forget it. What? What happens when you got a lot of free time? Right. A lot of free time. His name was said twice. Don't say it again. Beetlejuice type situation, huh? Monster Yo-Yo, having a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Still nice and early, so tons of time for great things to happen today. Tons of time. Feeling great. Gonna go to the gym a little bit later, I think. Rune. Wish it wasn't like 20 degrees out. That'd be great. What are you doing at the gym today? I don't know. I haven't really lifted since I hurt my back like 2 weeks ago. I do not try to get into lifting again after I tweak a muscle or something. Like, I take off an extended period of time. I don't press it anymore. Like, so I've just been doing cardio, to be honest. I might, the other day I did, like, I just worked out at home because I didn't want to drive 10 minutes to gym, 10 minutes home to go work out for like 20 minutes or half hour. So I just did some body weight, and I got some dumbbells, some light dumbbells here, and I did just a little light lift session type of deal of like some body weight stuff and just some light dumbbell stuff. But I don't know if I want to try to lift again here or not. I might just do cardio again because it's like safe, you know what I mean? really don't want to hurt myself again. Like if it's not quite healed all the way. So it sounds like I'm getting old. I ain't getting old. I've been there for a while. Try body weight training. Well, the only thing with that, Saffron, is it depends how much your body weighs. Oh! 7% magic find small charm. There we go. Love getting those. Love them. Because, yeah, I can only, like, when we talk, like, doing pull-ups and, like, dips, I could probably bust out, I can bust out 10 or 12 dips, I guess. But, pull-ups, man, now, especially after I've been taking a little bit of time, not like time off, but I haven't been lifting as much lately, because I keep getting hurt and stuff. I can probably only do like 4 or 5 pull-ups, so it's like, man, kind of rough, right? Kermit, sleep wrong, hurt your back. Yeah, I've been there before. Traps, nice. Little life skilla. Got squats later. Yeah, I haven't done squats in a minute. I just can't not walk for 3 weeks, you know what I mean? Here the Rams want to trade Stafford to Detroit. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but there's a rumor that they're looking to trade him, and then there was some other rumor that they were looking at talking to Detroit or something like that, but there's no way that could happen. Come on. Because we were talking about it the other day, too. According to, like, the online betting sites, Detroit is the #1 landing spot for what's his name? Lamar Jackson. Which I don't see how that's possible, but yeah, there is an assisted pull-up machine, but I mean, you can't use the assisted pull-up machine. Like, come on, bro. It's embarrassing. Do some pull-downs. Essentially, pull-downs are essentially assisted pull-up machine. They're kind of the same thing, right? Yeah, I mean, part of it too, you just gotta get there and just gotta do it. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Alright. Sanctuary's cleared again here. How about we pop to 59? 59? No, I do not want... I don't want to have to give up anything to get Jackson. If it was straight up just... You could just sign Lamar Jackson. I don't know that I would even want Lamar Jackson, to be perfectly honest. His throwing accuracy is like 7 million minus 7 million, so... Pull downs, isn't that just a push up? No, like lat pull downs, you know, you get the bar, wide grip, down like this. Pull the bar down to right here. I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying. That's just a pull up when you're sitting down. It's just a pull up that you pick the weight. So. It's been so long. What do you mean New England doesn't have a good quarterback? They got, Zappy, right? The Zappy boy. They did have a good quarterback, but they got rid of him. Remember that Jimmy G? Jimmy G. Lamar needs a perfect team and OC around him and everything. Gosh darn it, how did this... What chat am I in here? Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. It's so hard to say. With I just don't want to give up 2 first-round picks because with the way that the tender or the non-exclusive franchise tender or whatever it is, I guess we got to give them 2 first-round picks if we signed Lamar Jackson. Not to mention we'd have to match whatever deal that they offered him or whatever, right? Or they could have a chance to match it anyways. But so we're gonna have to pay him like. He's not going to take a contract unless it's like $50 million a year, all guaranteed. Gosh dang it! Which one is? How do you ban this person? And I don't want to. I mean, considering what we're paying Goff, which is kind of a lot, I guess. But I mean, quarterback market, this or that. I don't know. I think I'm just fine with what we got and not paying. You know, I don't think signing someone else is 50% better. You know, I don't think Lamar Jackson is like twice as good as Goff. So. Oh yeah, I kind of didn't think about that. I forgot who said, not ethereal, don't even look at it. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. Stuff like that though, if I don't see it or forget it, I don't even worry about it. Like those are so, it's kind of like if you miss a rare ring, like it's like, yeah, I wanted to check it, but I mean, the odds of it being a good item are like 1 in 70 bazillion, so. Another hate key. That over here, whatever. Destruction, hate. I need one more terror key to have a 3x3. Probably stop saving those, I guess. Craft. Let's see if we can get a good caster image here, huh? Couple cubes here. Do it. No. Do it. I haven't been getting skills on these suckers. Like the last 5 I did, haven't gotten any skills on them. Wish that had 2 to Sorceress skills on it. That'd be great for a Lightning Sorceress, right? Lightning Sorceress. Imagine if spells needed attack rating like melee did to land, right? That'd really level the playing field, huh? Well, I mean, that would kind of like make it impossible, but like maybe if you're a sorceress or you're a caster, for your spells to land, you need like half as much attack rating as like a physical attack did or something. Because it's impossible to stack faster cast rate and attack rating, right? Teleported all the way over here. Freaking Oozehorn. Rune. I always forget the command to like leave the chat or whatever, so I can't. Anyone remember offhand? Let me get back to the thing. Well, it's /leave or what is it to leave the chat so that I can't? You got to put a command in here, right? /leave. trade or something. / channel. Leave. Trade. Hey. Hey. That lobby? We'll block him. I'll leave this lobby to him then, I guess. Channel. Leave. Lobby? I only want to be in this game chat only. Why would they even bother having that? That's so stupid. That's stupid. This setup's the worst. Unfortunate, this arm is all not dense. What a worthless leg out here. I'm about to just leave. There's no... When there's little groups like 3 monsters and stuff, it's not like worth the time. The ghosts are always floating over the edge, so you don't get nothing from them anyways. 4. It's worth it, I guess. Alright, oh, I didn't do this one? Thought I did. I don't know why that annoys me so much when you click identify and it doesn't identify. It like blinks like it's identifying it, and then it comes back and it's just nothing happened. It's like identification fail. Ugh. Ethereal Bone Snap any use? Not really. I couldn't imagine zodding, upping and zodding in Ethereal Bone Snap. Let's go. Are they that good for dropping stuff? Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Billy, what's going on? They're not bad. I mean, I found a low yesterday. I found an ist yesterday. I just found a cham this morning. I mean, I don't know. Seems good to me, but that's a matter of opinion. Opinion. I don't find high runes like some people say when they say they find 3 or 4 high runes every day. That's not sweet, Phil. Let's hop to the next one, number 60. If I find a high rune in a day, I'm like, that's a good day. Day's going good. So. What do you think about the chant bow, Sork? I never really played it. It just doesn't really interest me, I guess you could say. So I guess my opinion is I just don't really have an opinion on it, I guess. Oh. I forget again. Your Zon died last week, so you're making one. Unfortunate hardcore sorceress death, huh? Unfortunate. Guess I don't really need these. Wow. How am I getting beat? Oh, my energy shield went away. What's going on here? Someone could use a 17 lifer, I'm sure. Missed a Grand Sharp. No! That's too bad. It'll take me too long to go back and find it. I regretted going back and checking that sword a minute ago. I hate backtracking stuff like that. We'll check the next one, huh? When you have prayer up, you have prayer up. I know what you're joking about there. I know what you're joking about. That was some grade A insight from a genius video maker. Gonna be down from 11 to 5. I did see there's some post about maintenance, but I didn't even really look into it, I'm gonna be honest. So I guess good thing I'm streaming now, huh? Because I won't be able to do it later. This here is softcore. Softcore. Battle Command. Battle Command. I always wanted to find another. I got one on single player pluggy before, where you get like a 5 to find item. Unidentified Maras, get it! Yeah! I had a 5 to find item and 5 to battle orders helm, which I always used for like my magic find barbarian. So sick. Only like a little sick really, but it was just kind of cool that, you know, everyone would hop in and see what it is, and they're like, whoa, what's that green helm you got on? That's crazy. And it's a 5 to find item. It's like, oh, that's cool. There's some ghosts over here. I guess we'll take a second to lure them in, I suppose. Yeah, there were. You are right. That one leg, that one arm of the whatever Arcane Sanctuary had a bazillion rare rings. You are right. High Lords. Not bad. Not bad. Better than a Nokazan's, right? You found a 2-socketed, 3 NATO, 2 Hurricane. Turned it into a lore. Yeah, probably your best option, I guess, right? I don't know, maybe you do get the one more skill, but I mean, getting Cure on your Tornado without having to have it on your Mercenary, huh? That way you can put something else on the helm on your Mercenary. You can make it a Cure, a 3 NATO Cure helm. Yeah. No, that's probably not a good idea. Delirium's 3 sockets. Someone said maybe Delirium. 3 runes, I mean. Oh, Kira's 3 sockets. I'm so stupid. That's not a smart thing I said. Not a smart thing. My bad. We'll just forget that happened. Not the dumbest thing I've ever said. That's for sure. You never forgot what the dumbest thing I ever said? I don't know, it could be so many things. Oh, it's ethereal. No sockets though. We could roll that in the cube, right? I forget. Let's see. For weapons, is it Amrel and an amethyst or something? Amrel and an amethyst. Try to get sockets. Finally did that one enough that I'm starting to remember. 9:30. Okay, let's hop to the next game, and I do not have an amethyst, but we'll hang on to that for sure. 6-1. Oh, it is superior. I forgot it was superior. Yeah, never mind. I didn't even look at what's superior, and it's max durability too, so it's pointless. I forget. James, yeah, people don't really do bail runs anymore. Now that there's terror zones, people only do terror zones now, pretty much, or split magic find like we're doing here. Because the terror zone's garbage, so there's really not a huge reason to do bail runs anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dying down, though. It's not... Saying things are dying, I don't know, it's kind of a... It's stated in a, what do you call it? A way that's... Well, anyways. It is kind of dying down, I guess you could say. But the thing with Terror Zones is the experience gain is much faster, and the items drops. You get way more item drops from Terror Zones and stuff like that, so... the Terror Zones made people quit playing the game faster. Because, you know, like, Terror Zones made the game a lot easier. So, obviously, if people accomplish everything they want to accomplish faster, they're going to stop playing faster, which is exactly what happened, right? So. Ooh, sockets. There is some open spots in the game if anyone wants to join. Phil61, the password is just the number 1. No big deal. You know, I know people are at work or tired and stuff like that morning, so. Ooh, okay, yeah. For that cold sorceress, right? Not bad. Nick, what's going on? Yo, Nick Kell. Never did Terror Zones before, huh? Well, you see how this little purple writing right here? That's telling you where the quote-unquote Terror Zone is. It rotates every hour to a different location, kind of, sort of, but people really only do a few of the Terror Zones because, you know, they just don't like the other ones. But, yeah, the zone's area level is equal to 2 levels higher than your level, so... I'm level 93, so the zone will be 95. So all the monsters will be level 95 or higher. So it's a way that people can get experience much faster at higher levels. And much easier. So. And not to mention that the monsters are all higher level, so if a monster's level 95, even the white monsters can drop every single item in the game. So. Oops. 5 second of Rune Master worth anything? If it's like perfect, it can be, but pretty much if it's not like, I think it rolls to 250 damage, the Rune Master? Hard to remember. I had one, I found one back in the day, and it was like, I think it's 250. I had one that was 247. And I don't think, I never traded. I probably still have it on a mule somewhere, because it was on Diablo 2 Resurrected. I probably still have it sitting on a mule on D2R here. 270. This is Maximus, so. It was like a few percents under perfect, and yeah. And plus, it's such a like a niche item, like finding someone to trade for it even, you know, is the problem really. Like, there's not a demand for it. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Too lazy to trade for a pull. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. If something's worth like a pull or a lem, or maybe if something will easily trade for a lem, I'll do it real quick. But yeah, if it's like, you know, I don't know, kind of the same thing. I'm just like, man, I don't want to do that. I'll just give that away. That's fine. Nick says D2R. Terror zones make D2R like easy mode compared to LOD as far as the 99 grind. Yeah, I mean between terror zones that they give everyone free Sunder Charms and Annies now. Yeah, the game's definitely gotten way easier over the last couple of seasons, like astronomically easier, obviously. The new rune words and stuff that made it even easier. But that's kind of the modern generation, right? Like, make the game easier type of thing. Modern generation, and also, I mean, we'll be honest here, we're all old people, right? People are probably working more now than they did back then, so they want to be able to get good items faster after work and stuff, so is what it is, right? So they say. Sosa, yo yo. 42, jeez, you need to retire, man. I was joking, you're a few years older than me. The gold is floating out in space. Another one of those? Oh, it was. Oh, I picked up the gold. Can't get the other stuff, though. Oh, you can. I could grab it. The last time I couldn't grab the stuff. There was a small charm sitting off into space, and I couldn't grab it. But I do want that. Hiding in here, we need a loot filter. Boy, all this stuff I wanted to pick up. Couldn't see it under the loot filter. Or under the not loot filter. Still going? What a legend? It's only been an hour and 20 minutes. Oh. Easier just to spam the town portals I didn't want instead of dropping them. Dose is going to be 44 this year. 44, a young 44. Let's up to 62. Nick says that at this point, wouldn't be surprised if D4 had God mode. ID, yeah, IDQFA. I mean, IDKFA? Wasn't God mode IDKFA? Or is there the Q one too? Oh. Yeah, IDDQD. That was the unlimited ammo. Let's see. IDS, PIS, POPD, walk through walls, clipping. I don't remember any of the other ones offhand. I mean, I haven't typed them in 30 years, so. Gonna trigger a sleeper agent or something. Yeah, those codes we're talking about are the Doom codes. Yeah, I don't remember which one's which between IDKFA and IDDQD. One of those is unlimited ammo, and one of them is God mode. And then, oh well. The IDS one was the walk through walls one. I think. Maybe I could have them mixed up. It's possible. It's been a hot minute, right? Oh! What? How did I get ripped so hard so fast? That was weird. That was weird. Your deeds of valor will be forgotten. Yeah, I mean, usually mana burn doesn't happen so fast. Oh, someone's got my back. They said there was lag. See, not my fault. You go get my mercenary. Bunch of lag. See? See? You'd watch Phil for 8 to 12 hours. Yeah, it's hard for me to do streams like that. Brain lag. Ah. Stupid schmuck. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Boy, I just could not believe that. Longest fill stream was 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, that's not all the time. I did stream for like 8 hours on Ladder Reset, but... And then I did the 12-hour stream for my charity thing, which I am gonna redo that again this year. I'll do 12 hours of something. I think that was when I first started on single player. I think I did 12 hours budget summon Necro in the Chaos Sanctuary, just slapping. ODB, yeah. Forgot Holy Shield. Yeah, and the thing is, too, I was thinking, I was like, man, did my battle orders run out? But I was like, no, I just re-upped my battle orders just before, like, I came out on this arm of the, you know, Arcane Sanctuary or whatever, so. I don't know, that was a crazy one. They must have just had some insane mana burn and... Oh, Ogriac's nice. Just whatever combination that really did some work on me. Oh, well. If you don't die in softcore, you're not trying to magic find. You're not trying to farm fast enough, is what I say. You don't die once in a while. That's how you know you're telly stomping in there, making it happen. I mean, hardcore, a little bit different story, right? But softcore, you want to get right in there and make it happen, just to kill monsters as fast as possible. Hell, Rune. Oh, did I just... Oh, I didn't zap my topaz, did I? I forgot. No, that's alright. You're talking about the Ogre Axe? I didn't really even look at it, but... Oh. I mean, you can go ahead and roll it. I don't... It's not a huge deal. If I rolled it 4 sockets, I would just roll it and then give it to somebody, so... That was kind of the plan. My man at. Come on, bro. Oops. Max stamina. There we go. Tell you in the group and get stomped. Well, usually you stomp them, but Nova, that's kind of the strategy of playing the build, right? See? That's how you kill so many monsters so fast with Nova. Whatever. Kill him over. I don't... Whatever. I'll wait for him, I guess. Tally Stomp. Nova. If you ain't Tally Stomp with Nova, you ain't playing it right, right? None of that malarkey where you're like, oh, I'll stay over here and flash you from across the gap. No. Can't do that. You thought even on hardcore you could get right in there and make it happen? Not from my experience. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. True to passive and magic skills for the Amazon. FCR. Lightning Res. 40 Fire Res. Come on. One of those. Great. This is the not dense arm of the Arcane Sanctuary. Oh yeah, just for reference, everyone who's in here, you know how I made, when I first made the video about the Mercenary and like a way of getting life leech with that armor? So it turns out Replenish Life 100% does work on Mercenaries, right? But because that one armor has life leech and 25 replenish, to get Replenish Life equal to that of having a minor healing potion, you need 125 replenish life. Or 120 replenish life. So the 25 replenish life on that armor is equivalent to 1/5 of a minor healing potion. So there was some math there that I was unaware of. So stacking actual replenish life on your Mercenary, not the cleansing aura, but the actual replenish life that would come on other gear, that can do a whole lot for you. So I'd throw that. I just popped in my head. I thought about that. Thought I'd mention it. 63. 63. Good morning, Robert. Yo yo. Yeah, and the other number to get replenish life on a mercenary equal to that of a super healing potion, you needed 1200. It was like 1260 replenish life or something. So I gotta remember not to nuke that when I get another topaz here. Pretty much what I'm saying is don't worry about replenish life on your mercenary. 9 magic find, let's go. Yeah, I mean, if you need that much, replenish life is worthless, right? Yeah, yeah. It's crazy that it's such a low amount, you know? Such a low amount. So if you're not like low-level dueling or something, you probably don't need to worry about replenish life, right? I'm not a duel expert, but... doesn't stack with the aura. I don't believe... I think it works separately from the aura, yeah. From the prayer aura. But still, even if it did stack the 25 replenish life, like stacking an extra... You know, like I said, stacking the extra equivalent of a minor... Even if it was the equivalent of a minor healing potion on a hell character, that's like indistinguishable. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell. Come on, bro. But I will say that armor still has that life leech on it, so still does stand for that point. Ogre Axe, legendary. I mean, one of the ones I would never use, but they just look cool. Getting up close to the max cold res. If it had fire or some fire lightning, it'd be better, I suppose, but. George just pulled a pole from cows. There you go. Congrats, my man. Good old pole rune. I wouldn't complain. Oopsie. Make sure my battle orders doesn't run out. Anyone else having a slow day at work? Yeah, weekends are usually pretty slow, right? Pretty slow. Ryan said he was in a, must be a public cow game, just missed a goal. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. You'll get the next one. Guaranteed, 100%. 100%. There must just be a little glitch area there where stuff pops out on and lands. Hate mode said he's a house husband. Nice. There you go. Just cleaning while you're watching me play. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing later, is some house husband type stuff, huh? Maybe I think the bathroom needs a little bit of cleaning, right? Someone's got to do it. You people aren't going to do it for me. Jeffrey's got a log. Oh, may the luck be with you. Appreciate you. Hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not going to be on crazy long, much longer either, to be honest. But figured I was going to play a little bit this morning. Might as well hop on, hang out with y'all. Unless this next terror zone in 1 minute's crazy. And then they're going to FOMO me into staying on, huh? What? Didn't I just battle order before I came up out here? just spray bleach everywhere, call it a day. It's clean enough. I mean, that's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. All right, we got this one cleared. Let's go 64. Why not? We'll hit 64. Anyone who wants to join in here too, feel free. Password's just the number 1. Phil 64. The password's just the number 1. Just split MF. You know, I mean, if people want to share a cow game or something, run Chaos. I'm running Chaos Arcane Sanctuary. So whatever you guys kind of want to do. So Phil 64, password 1. Not a huge deal if no one can or want to. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. B found a Griffin's on the first ladder. Crazy. B money. Had a lot of Terror Zone luck recently, huh? Nice. Congrats on that one. River of Flames. That's not a bad one, right? City of the Damned River of Flames. That's not a bad one. I'm sure someone's going to be running that. Oof. Oh, I didn't battle her up again. Can't afford to be doing stuff like that, Phil. Especially with your talent ability. Oh, might. There we go. Here we go. Maybe this is one where we play it like a hardcore character for a second, huh? Just for a second. Justin, love you, sweet. Appreciate it. First name Sweet, last name Phil. Armet. Are you in Escape from Tarkov Enjoyer? I don't even know what that is, I'm gonna be honest. Is that a game or? Straight up, I've never... no, I feel like I've heard of that before, but... Yeah, I don't know what that is, so I'd have to say I'm not. It's probably like a anime cartoon or something. First-person extraction looter-shooter game? Gotcha, yeah. No, I pretty much just play Diablo 2, huh? Just pretty much a Diablo 2 player. Used to play other games, but especially since I went full-time on Diablo 2, I haven't... Pretty much since I started my YouTube channel, I haven't played another video game, like, hardly at all. So it's been like several years, kinda. 2 years. What? What made me decide to go into YouTube? Got a bunch of videos on my other channels about that, but it was just kind of, I was just working at a factory, like, man, this sucks. You know, but I can't really quit because you're stuck, you know. You have a mortgage and a family and kids, what are you gonna do, right? You can't just leave your job. And I was like, maybe I'll just do something like in my spare time that could, you know, I could learn something, and who knows what could happen, you know? Maybe I'll edit some stuff and maybe something will that or some other thing, who knows? Like, at least it's like something, right? Like, sitting at home watching Netflix every day, you're not there's 0% chance of getting everywhere. But if I make a YouTube video, I tried some other stuff before, or I dabbled with a hobby here, hobby there that could be something, but I decided to try making a YouTube video because they look pretty easy, right? I mean, and then I just did. Sunder Charms work for your Mercenary 2. Your Mercenary. I think so. I think they do now, but I'm not... I mean, I don't know, like if you had a physical Sunday for your Act 2 Mercenary, if it would work. I don't know about that, but they did change it so they work for all your minions, so I would assume that they would work for your Mercenary too. I kind of didn't... One of those things that no one's really ever asked, and I never really thought about, I guess. You started working in a factory after working in trades your whole life? I mean, factory is very, I mean, that could mean a lot of things, really. Like, if you work in an auto plant and you're in a union and you make, you know, 90 grand a year with a, you know, pension and, like a pension on the way, and, you know, you get 8 weeks of vacation a year and, you know, fully paid and covered health insurance because you're in a union and everything. But if you're in some non-union factory where they're like welding and powder coating and, you know, like I was. So yeah, there's a varying degrees of factory jobs, right? So no, I did not work at Ford or GM or anything like that. It was just a non-using, it was a little factory that like 15 dudes worked at. I ran a CNC laser cutter, you know, cutting steel parts, there was people welding, like, literally, like, all over the shop, and it was, like, not the ventilation you would really prefer to have for your life and stuff, so definitely glad I'm out of there. Come home just covered in black metal dust, all that, like, you know, so. Well, yeah, if you work at an auto plant, then yeah, you're golden. If I got a job in a union, I would never leave. But around here, that's like what was the go-to for a long time. But even the unions now, like, even around here, you start off at, like, next to nothing almost. Like, unless you know somebody. That's the way you get into unions and get a good job. You have to know somebody. Then you can start off, like, making alright money. But if not, they'll hire you in at... Even before getting into the union, they'll hire you in, like, temporary for, like, 15 bucks an hour or something. Which isn't terrible, but... I mean, it's not great nowadays, right? Mad scientist with laser eyeballs. I'm not sure what that means. Not sure what that means, Robert. Is that a good thing, or? Third-party quality checker. Yeah. If you're working third-party, I've done stuff like that, too. That was actually, like, the first job I ever had. Making, like, $5.50 an hour. It was crazy, because I'm, like, 18... And they had these old, crappy company cars, and I would drive to these factories where they were building cars and look through parts and stuff. Like, it was crazy. What time we got? It is 10. I was gonna stream till 10. Whatever. 65. We'll do one more, fellas. Change my mind. Oh, laser-eyed super genius. I just got it now because talking about my steel cutting laser job. Well, I didn't cut the stuff with my eyes. That's not worth anything. I want it to be worth something, but it's not worth nothing. Okay, how about first off, I'm going to save this topaz. Don't forget, Phil. We'll put it up here. Ooh. Confirmed, Phil is Cyclops from X-Men. No. It was a machine that cut steel with lasers. You people. Starting rumors about me that I'm an X-Men. Great. Alright, let's zap this out of here and get the topaz in there. Kira's. Oh, the perfect amount of resistance on here, too. The perfect amount. $15 is horrible in New Jersey. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some places it's like not the worst thing in the world, I guess. But like you could technically survive. But I mean, it is the minimum wage, I guess. But that seems to be a lot of places pay that nowadays as they can, I guess. Need another Nagel ring, huh? Where's my resistances at? What do we got? It's all pretty low. Maybe I'll throw that on for this one. Tri-res ring. Why not? 2014-17. What do you think about the enchant? Man, everybody asks me about the enchant sorceress. I don't think anything about it. I've never played it. It's, I don't know. I just never played it. And yeah, everyone asks me about it every 3 seconds for some reason. I am anti-change guy after all, people. Remember? Anti-change guy. That's right. See, that's why I'm playing Nova Sorceress, right? The only change I liked is returning the game back to how it was even before they made even more changes. Yeah, I know BioBoy did stuff on it. I watched his videos on it and stuff, but like, I don't know. Do people go into other people's live streams and ask me about and ask them about Sweet Phil all the time? I wonder. I don't really know. I don't hop into a bazillion streams, I guess, but. They do. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a normal thing. I'm just like the changes in Diablo 2. I was way off base. I didn't know people did that. Interesting. Okay. All right. Learn something. Phil's learning new stuff all the time. Learning new stuff all the time. Yeah, that does make sense, I suppose. It does make sense. If you're big into D2, obviously you'd watch a bunch of different people, and it makes sense now that I think about it. You gotta remember, thinking's never been my strong suit, right, fellas? You gotta remember. Love how Nova hits 2 levels at once. Yeah, because the way the graphics are designed, it technically isn't actually 2 levels. Yeah. Yeah, when I look at it, I don't even really think of it as 2 levels. Obviously, kind of, sort of. Strength, res, energy. Some cool stuff on there. Oops. Nifty Sorceress piecing out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that here in just a second. Time's running out for me, so. Yeah, I was gonna hit a couple more. That's very kind of you, Robert. Very kind of you. But I'm gonna have to hop on out. Getting that time for me, so ran a couple other ones here. But it's been great hanging out with you fellas. Thanks for a lot of people at the beginning of chat re-upping their Slayer ships. Ugh. Must have been a popular day, you know, to re-up Slayer ships in the past, but. And also Kermit from $5 super chat earlier. Yeah. Mega thankful for all y'all. Wouldn't be possible for me to keep doing this and stuff if it wasn't for all of y'all out there watching. So thank you guys so much. So peace out, fellas. And don't forget to keep slaying.